Hello, this is Jonathan from Mindful Music, LLC. The default settings in Zoom are fine for capturing speech. However, you're going to need to adjust them in order to capture the fine details of movement and sound in a musical performance. This video will show you how to optimize your audio and video settings in Zoom when you use it for online music lessons. To begin, use a Chrome browser, which works best for Zoom, or you can use Firefox. Other browsers will work, but they are not supported. Go to zoom.us and then sign in. When you sign in, it will go to your profile. You want to click Meetings. We are going to set up a test meeting, and that will enable us to access our audio and video settings. Go to Schedule a new meeting. I'm just going to call this meeting Test. We don't need to worry about the other details since this is just a test, so just go to Save and then start the meeting right away. You can click the button to open Zoom meetings. Join with computer audio. You are using computer audio, but you'll see that my face is not showing. If I go to the bottom right-hand corner, or on a Macintosh or on an iPad, these controls may be on the top of your screen. Click the computer, click that to start your video. Then you're in. Now, you want to look for a microphone. Again, this is in the top left if you're using a Mac, but it's in the bottom if you're using a PC. And click the upward pointing caret next to the microphone and access your audio settings at the bottom of the menu. The first thing you can do is you can test your speaker. I hear a sound, so it's working. I generally tell people it's best not to put your speaker all the way, but about 3/4 at the top to make sure there's no distortion in your sound. You can also click Test Your Mic. You'll see the levels move as you speak. Test your mic. You'll see the levels move as you speak. Very good. Now for the default, you might see that this box, Automatically Adjust Volume, is checked. You want to uncheck it for the following reason. Since it's made for speech, it automatically normalizes the loudest and soft sounds. If you have the Automatically Adjust Volume clicked to a check, it's going to make your loud parts of your performance softer and your softer parts loud. It's going to flatten out your dynamic range. So you want to make sure that this is not checked so that Zoom will capture the full dynamic range of your performance. The next thing you want to check is Automatically Join Audio by Computer. This way you won't be asked to join and your sound will be on from the minute you connect. This is important so that your music teacher will be able to communicate with you and greet you as soon as you sign in. Enable stereo sound. You might also want to check press and hold spacebar. This is good if you're muted during a class or a lesson and you want to unmute yourself. It's a quick way to do it. Click the Advanced button at the bottom of the screen. The default levels on Zoom need to be changed. First of all, you want to click Enable Original Sound from Microphone. The reason for this is when you don't click this, Zoom is just going to compress your sound into an abbreviated form. This will make the file of your meetings bigger, but it will capture your actual sound when you play or sing. The next thing you want to do is these features, suppress persistent background noise and suppress intermediate background noise, are going to be set to audio. You want to disable them, and here's why. Zoom is going to interpret sustained sounds on an instrument or voice as background noise, and it's going to attempt to cut them off. You don't want that to happen. So you want to disable them, so again, Zoom is going to capture your sound as is rather than trying to normalize it into something that it expects in speech. Echo cancellation will be set to auto, and you can leave it there. Okay, now let's optimize your video settings by clicking on Video. You want to make sure that widescreen is set. This is particularly important for pianists so that your teacher can get a full side view of you playing. But it's also good for players of other instruments and singers so that you can get a fuller, wider view of your body and face. Make sure you enable high definition video. Make sure that you uncheck mirror my video. This is important because when you move your left hand, you want your teacher to see that you're moving your left hand and not your right hand. You can click touch up my appearance. This will help you so that if you don't have good lighting, it'll provide additional lighting on your face. Spotlight my video when I speak. That's a good thing to keep on in case you're speaking in a class with multiple participants. Okay, the advanced settings do not need to be touched. The final settings you'll want to fix are your general settings. I recommend that you ask me to confirm when I leave a meeting. You see the end meeting is in the bottom right-hand corner. It's very easy to click that by mistake. If you ask you to confirm before you leave a meeting, this will prevent you from leaving a lesson unintentionally. Okay, now you should be good to go. Now notice that in the upper left-hand corner, there's this thing that says turn off original sound. If I click it, it's going to turn it off. When it says turn on, you click it to turn it on. So you want to make sure when you log in that this says turn off original sound. If it says turn on, click it so that it'll be activated for your music lesson. Taking the time to optimize your settings will give you the best possible experience for your online music lessons. So good luck and have fun with Zoom.